Okay, so we're going to show the pressure pass and a couple little variations that you'll deal with when you're pressure passing here. So the first thing is always we're going to deal with the grips, keep a sleeve control, get a hand on the belt and the inside of the hip. And we're going to start making our wedges to try and open the guard here. But say for whatever reason I try and step back, I put my wedge under his butt, and I try and make space here. I try rounding my back. I try to do everything, and I just can't get his guard open here. He's got longer legs than me. There's many reasons why this may happen. They just got an extremely strong guard. So another way we could play it is to take a big wide step here to the outside. And once I have this wide step, I'm going to keep my posture up. I don't want to be leaning forward like this. You got to have your arms locked out. Posture up, and then you can bring your hand back to the knee here. From here, there's two things they're going to do. If they keep their guard closed, I could still slip my hand in potentially here. And as I slip my hand in between his side, I'm going to start walking my leg up to create a scoop here. And then I want to thrust my hip at him with my posture up. Thrust, turning my hip into him and hiking this up on my shoulder as I slide down. Hiking his thigh up all the way into my trap here and not having it on the arm is very important. He's very strong here and he can kick me away. So that's why we're supporting this grip with our leg up. My thigh is behind my elbow here. So as he starts trying to crunch me down here and control me, it's not very good. And if I can turn my hip and hike it up, then I've got a nice pressure on him here. I'm going to reach across the thigh, get a thumb in grip on the collar here. And here we're going to cook them. You could just pass from here. I could just pull forward, put the pressure on, and then switch my hips to pass, but we want to cook them here. So we're going to drive all of our weight forward. We're going to try and put their knee in their face and make it terrible for them for 10 to 30 seconds before we switch and you come into here. When we finish the pass, there's a beautiful cradle right here, which is a great control. One of my favorite no-gi controls is the cradle right here. So I've got his top leg control. If he tries to kick away, if you have the top leg in the cradle, they're not very strong here. He can try and compress and things like that, but it's not going to do much for him. Again, if you're going to use the cradle, you want to control this top leg. If I try to control this bottom leg, he kicks away. He's very strong. So when we cradle, we control the top leg. He can try to kick away, and he's just not going to have the same leverage. So a lot of times, too, you can time their kick away here. So if I feel him like they wanting to resist here, I can go push the knee and then transition into mount along with that. So we deal with the grips. As we start to open the guard, I'm going to show the other side. It's for what we're trying to step back. We can't get the guard open here. He's just got long legs. I'm going to step out wide. Okay? I don't want to give him my foot right here. Even though I have this arm taken care of, if he were to escape the grip and grab my foot, it could be problematic. So I keep the grip here. I've got my foot wide, far away from him. And then, more often than not, they're going to open their guard here. If they do keep the guard closed, like I said, there's different ways that we can scoop. I can hand off the sleeve grip here and start to scoop this leg up. But often, when you're here, and they feel this happen, they're going to open their guard naturally. And so they'll give you the opportunity to scoop this leg here. So I'm going to go deep underneath the thigh. My elbow is supported by my right thigh here, and I'm going to thrust my hips forward and twist to my left to get that leg hiked up. I drive my arm across, thumb in grip on his sleeve, and then I need to switch my hips, but not without cooking them first. So here we drive pressure forward. We're going to drive this knee to their face and beyond. So all the pressure in the world cranking down on them, and when they've had enough, then we can go by the side and get to our cradle. Or you can keep your thumb in and start working different gi chokes, your paper cutters, and that sort of thing from this position as well. Okay guys, last little piece of the pressure pass. Let's talk about the counter to this pass, which is the triangle for a lot of people. So how to not get triangled when you're attempting to make this pass happen. The first key component here is posture. So at no point do I want my harmony to be broken. I don't want my nose to really be past my knees at any point in this little journey. I don't want to be forward here like this. I want my head up, back straight. And the whole time I'm trying to achieve this break, my head up and my back straight. I bring my leg up, my head up and my back is straight. And when I sink my arm, my head up is up still and my back is straight, and I shift my hips to get his leg up with my posture still up. So at no point do I want to do this and bend down to scoop this leg, because once I do that, he's gonna feel it. He's gonna pop his left leg up on my shoulder, drag my arm, and start locking me up. So the most common mistake people make when they're doing this pass is breaking their posture. Once you've broken your posture, then you're susceptible to the triangle. If you can maintain posture, you have a much better chance of succeeding in the pass. Okay, so once again, I'm here. He's opened the guard. Okay, I decide to scoop my arm in here, but I keep my back straight, my head up, and he may be pulling at my gi. So if I have one arm straight in his hip here, my palm based in his hip, that can help negate his grips against me here. And I try and scoop the leg, I hook his knee. He'll naturally be resisting here. He'll be crunching down. My elbow is supported by my thigh here, and I'm gonna twist and get that leg up high, hike it up on my shoulder, thumb across, and then it's just pressure time until they decide to give you the position.